Hello there, welcome to another video. Today I am going to be replacing the front lens for a G20 headlight. I've seen many around, and at the moment the video that I'm going to be doing is going to replace the lens, and I know that we can actually kind of heat this up in an oven or something, but I'm going to attempt to just do the usual. We're going to cut it across all the way around, take this off, and hopefully we're going to cut out the glue from inside from there, and then we'll make that channel to put new glue in and put the new lens in. Should be easy enough. It's a quite noisy and long task, so I might not be able to fully record this, but I would actually show you once it's all done how it looks. But at the moment obviously this is all broken, so there's two here, and I'm going to be working on the one over here, which is the left one I believe, and the right one seems to be alright. So yeah, I think it's the left one, or because one of them is quite broken actually, so yeah, it's not the left one actually, it's the right one I'm working on. It's this one here, yeah, because the back isn't broken in this. Yeah, the housing is quite broken on this particular one, so it's a shame we can't do anything on this module. Yeah, so yep, we've been working on this one here, so let's begin and see how it goes, and let's see the end result as well, so that'll be fun. Well, we'll continue in a minute. So the first thing what we're going to do is replace these clips here, which are actually just there to keep the lens in place, because it's all glued in anyway. So we're going to replace these clips just with a flathead screwdriver. Should easily be. There's a few around, so yeah, one on this side. You can actually see the markings for these clips as well, where they are, so it shouldn't be too hard to understand. Yeah, they've got these little grooves there to tell you where the clips go. So there's two at the top, one on the side here, so that's another one there. Let's take that off. Come on. Yeah, that one goes off. And I've got a few at the bottom, I think. Yeah, there's one here. Right. One here. And what do we have here? There's another one. Yeah, on this side here. Let's take that out as well. Yep, and that's gone off as well. In total we've got 5 clips in now at the moment, completely released. We also need to take off this pin here, because the lens is kind of locked into that. So let's remove this pin clip here by just lifting it, and hopefully it just moves forward. Yep, that's one, and here's another one. Lift the clip and move forward. Hopefully that should, there we go, there you go, that comes out. Once that comes out, then we've got this plastic little clip here, which is attached with these little pins here, that comes off. There's one that comes off as well. Now we've got pretty much access to the entire area of the lens. In the older cars, I think the E46s, when I was working on them, they're not that bad. They were like, and also the lens were quite solid and thick. And obviously going back to the E36, they're glass, so it's completely different. But as time is progressing, we're getting lighter and lighter, and obviously we just got these lenses that made of ABS plastic of some sort. But the funny thing is, they do look quite flimsy and cheap, but they are quite durable. As you can see, this plastic is cracked from here all the way, but if I put a screwdriver in, it's not just going to pop out or break, because look, it's pretty strong plastic, I would say, for what it is. But we just need to be very careful not to damage anything else other than what's already there, and trying to keep the housing intact as well. So it's going to run my Dremel right now. I think it's charged, so let's see if the Dremel will do the trick. Where am I? Oh. Yeah, let's try this now with the Dremel. Let's see how it goes. So basically what I'm using is my screwdriver at the moment just to channel through, because it's just about right just to put the screwdriver in and then pushing it through so I can take all this rubbish out. Hi there, welcome back. Next day. So yeah, this has all been cut. Got the brand new lens here that's going to go on top like that. So once that's fitted in, actually I'll need to put the seal around it as well. So there it is. Yeah, it's come out alright. We're going through right now a stage of cleaning this now. So I've got a I'm going to blow dry that, and also need to open it up to make sure that there are any small particles inside, that we can take them all out. Once that's all out, then we're going to put the seal around the edges and clamp this back on again and hopefully wait for it to dry. But so far so good. It's all looking good right now. So yeah, that is now completely, lenses off. Just in the process of clearing out all the dust and everything from inside. Once that's done, we'll see how it looks when it's finished. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. I have taken a few pieces off now from the indicator around here at the top, and I can tell you this is the cheapest of the cheap plastic that I can actually ever see. It's a really cheap material, quite flimsy as you can see, and because it's actually sitting inside the light, I think BMW have not spent a great deal of money on these plastics, because they're not moving parts, they're stationary, they're sitting inside the housing, and this is pretty much, I would say that this is quite a cheaply made interior in terms of the plastics. But then again, it's all about the design, isn't it? That's where the money is. It's designing the thing, not the material, because everything we see here is if we just put a little bit of force on anything, instead of holding it together, it will most likely snap off, and then I'll be running around trying to find another one. But yeah, I had to take this all off because when we're cutting the edges off this light, the dust goes everywhere, and the dust it's not like sawdust that you can just blow off and it just disappears. The plastic dust is like, it just sticks and it doesn't come off. So you have to really like brush it off from wherever it is. So you have to take it all the plastic dust off and then blow it off afterwards and stuff. So, but yeah, we're getting there slowly. Yep. So yeah, mainly this is all fastened by clips and stuff. So you know, that's the thing. We don't want any dust inside it once we put the cover back on. So yeah, strangely enough, when I took the plastic off, the cover off, I found some further dust inside the in the area as well, which was quite strange, because I thought this was sitting inside the housing and the lens was slightly broken, but where there's so much dust gone in, it's a bit of a mystery. But anyway, hi there, back on this light again, just trying to finish off the install. That light going here. I'm just gonna complete the install. And that clips on. have a screw that goes here. Two small screws that are just going here. Just hold on to this plastic into its place. There's nothing much to it. So yeah, we've pretty much got it all cleaned up as much as possible, unless we're just going to fix the remaining bits. These just sort of push in. That's it. There's really not much more to it. There's one bit which is here. Actually, it does require a bit of because that needs to be done. So let's check again. That's the thing with these things, you can never know. Oh, here we go. So this piece, the bottom goes first in. That goes in first. There we go. And then the top goes in, and then that goes in. Yeah, there we go. It's all chip in now. Go. Let's clear this up. Screw back in. Very disappointed with the quality of this thing. Really, very cheaply made. Shouldn't be more than 100 quid this light. This is how cheap this is. I'm going to just clean the dust as much as we can. It's all been cleaned from inside anyway. And then we're going to check the lens. Fit in just like that, pretty much. Check the edges. Yep, it's all fits in. And that's pretty much the light is complete. Yeah. There we go. I'm just going to seal it now, and hopefully once that's done the light is ready to be used. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. The main core of it is to just how to replace the lens. Once the lens is replaced, putting the other piece back on is not really rocket science, I guess. It's just reverse of what we've just done. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will actually show the final finishing of this once I put the seal in, and then let's see how it goes. So what we're doing now is just putting the seal into this into the groove, and hopefully once that's in, it would be enough to fill up the gap. The whole idea of this is to fill up the gap that's there. I mean, ideally it would be nice if there was a rubber gasket, but clearly they want to save money and put this cheap stuff in there. What can I say? It used to be once upon a time a rubber gasket in these cars, and all you got to do is change the rubber gasket and seal it back again. Now using this cheap sticky stuff, it's ridiculous. You can tell how they're actually manufacturing these cars nowadays. Everywhere they can cut. This is what literally you call cut corners, by putting this cheap stuff underneath there to seal the lens. If the lens was glass, then probably I can understand, maybe, but it's plastic, so just gonna I think it's quite important to clear the channel that we've actually, taken out, because that's where this is all going to go sit inside there. If this is not clean, then it all won't actually, sit in it. Yeah, we just need to wait there. To go right. When the lens is going to go in, it's going to push everything in its place, so you don't need to sort of push it too much, I like to think. Yeah, the lens will. So that should effectively get pushed inside, and clamp it down. Cause this to seal as much as possible, pretty much. Hopefully it will dry out. You've got the places where these clamps were pulled out from, so we're going to use them. Yeah, let's see if we can push this on. Oh, it was taken off. There we go, that's falling on. That's a good sign. This needs to go in. It's quite important that all the seal actually goes into the right place. Seems to be right. Another one here. So if we just push this in, There we go, another one gone in. At least the plastic is strong enough not to snap off. So pretty much that's how it would look. Just gonna go and work around it. Hello, welcome back. So the lens is now in. Sealed all the lens up so it looks pretty. I think it's looking pretty good. There's, the seal is all there. Just gonna now add a few control modules that have been taken out at the time. So we're gonna put one in, which goes at the bottom. That goes in there, and you just press the clip there like that. That kind of goes in, and then there's a good thing, there's a seal on it already. Push it back in its place. We don't want any dust going in, do we? So and there's one at the back here, another one. So we're going to add these clips back in. I think one of them goes in like that, and the other one right next to it will go in. So these are the other two. So those, hopefully, if I'm right in saying, so let's see if we can get this in. I'm not sure if they are. I think they're designed for different left and right, so I might not be able to put this in. I'm just trying to kind of just seal this up so there's no dust going in, basically. But yeah, I think there's a left and right on this particular one, so I'm not going to put this one in. So it's just an exercise to close the gap, basically. That's what it's for. But if we see this, the way it was sort of designed, yeah, they designed it slightly differently for each side. So the left is left and right is right. So yep, that's all fine. There's one at the top as well. I think that's this one here. That goes in, so there's no left and right on this one. I don't know, I just need to put something on. You don't want any dust getting into the case once you put a, you know, there's a left and right on this as well, maybe. So look, yeah, maybe not. This one goes in, that's fine. So I'll just screw these back on. Hopefully the light will start to work. It's quite important to seal the light up, because you don't want any moisture getting in there. Ideally, that's what it's for. There we go, that's all sealed. So as far as this one's concerned, it's a bit of a shame actually, because I thought we should be able to put them in. This one doesn't go in at all. There's some kind of a light on there, which means that it meant to go in like this, which I don't really have the oh right, so they're meant to go in like that. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, they designed it separately, one for the left, one for the right. So yeah, we need to somehow just not use this one. I'm just going to put it in to seal the gap. That's all I want to use for, so that we don't get any moisture or any dust going in. But I don't think I can even do that on this. Let's use it temporarily, just to cover the gap basically for now, until I get the right control unit for this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just gonna keep that in temporarily. There you go. That's it. Yeah, so far so good. We have a completely clean light. So yeah. Well, as it says, I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you for watching my channel. Until next time, bye for now.